convinced by the Rakan the first time we saw it, as were a lot of people not very convinced. And last pick here going to be
more than that. That's what Kingzone would prefer. Is here is Kaz.
They saw him on the ward, but he's still gonna go down to the stun here. Has to flash to get away. Rascal under the turret. Oh no! Just barely in range.
Potential pre-1 item for Akali without some cover.
So Pawn running on in, and now Kuz with no flash is going to be kicked away to safety, and here comes the whole bot lane as Kai'Sa's getting in there onto the Lee Sin. They got the slow here too on a Showmaker who's also going to go down, and Kingzone with the big time
throws some damage. So like you say, it was all a clever ruse, and Kingzone come away with the first
Nuguri, but the Shuriken will not miss. Still going to get on in there with that stun. Nuguri does have his flash. But in goes Rascal with the first part of that ultimate. Gonna get on top of Nuguri, but there he goes with the flash, waiting until the last moment, and that is gonna bait on in Rascal, who does go down.
He's actually Damwon Gaming side as here comes Sion.
Drifting on in from the top lane, and that means you're gonna be stunned up the entire time. Nice follow-up from Kingzone after Nuguri uses his flash. Might not amount to the same amount of gold you're gonna get from an Infernal Drake towards the end of the game, and so they pick it up very easily. Looking to potentially get back in. There's the Lissandra, gonna get that ultimate down, but where's the follow-up damage? Big Sion stun onto 3 members. Here's Nuguri from the top side. Wants to take out Deft, and he will. And it might just be 3 deaths here on the side of Kingzone as Sion here, Pawn, also gonna go down a double kill to Nuclear as they pick
up as Nuguri's in trouble.
Yeah, might be looking like he's dead here. The TP is going to come in, but it will be responded to as Sion is tanking everything up, and he finally goes down. Kuz too underneath that one, but the rest of Kingzone trying to get on in and take them all out, and that they will. They're chasing the Lissandra.
The Canyon stayed topside through all of this, the only person on that side of the map, so 2 for 2 with Canyon pushing in. Still very decent for the side of Damwon Game.
Looks like we missed the Lissandra going down, but it was just being chased, and as you mentioned, should be potentially the turret up here on the top side if Canyon does stick around, that he will.
It's not as punishing as Tarzan when he was able to get 2 turrets topside on Xin Zhao in the first week of the season. Shot is going to miss. It's always going to be maximum amount of turret shots here because of his position. You cannot juke away from those and actually get one of them to pop by the end. Showmaker chase down does eventually die.
On live, too, we just got Canyon going. And so they will just continue going in as Nuguri is on vision. And, well, you can see you later to your life now as the victor will die once again. This is just the same.
Marin played teamfight tanks and teamfight mages. He played Kennen, he played Rumble, he played Maokai, he played those tanks. If you're going to hit the side lane on carries and overextend, you just die. And it's not like you can TP and make teamfights happen on command with Victor. That's not how it works. So right now, Damwon aren't actually getting starts to the map, and he's on a farm-intensive champion. So it feels like Damwon are just paying the price for a top laner who fancies himself a carry in a team that right now isn't able to facilitate his penchant to overextend.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if they could make something of it on the map, if Damwon could somehow play around that or respond to it as it's happening, survive in the fight, especially if you have any AP in your kit to have it make sense. That stasis, very, very common.
Annoying chip damage and AoE control after a fight starts, but definitely a different school of thought to someone like Sword and the top lane Sion plays, and not even the...
Nobody is going to overcommit.
But remember, Kingzone is now exhausted out of vision, and Lissandra has TP topside.
Yeah, they get that slow down onto Kuz with the stun. Showmaker once again here is going to get the multi-man root, and Tucson just disappears before he can really make anything happen. Rascal in the front line trying to break down Canyon. And Victor, by the way, guys, isn't even here as the fight does go the way of Damwon Gaming, 4v5 essentially. And
this
he might even get a turret.
This is played at the exact perfect time for Damwon because Kingzone don't have any wards to put down. They have no vision. They're low health bars. They're going to try and TP and make something happen. But it's going to be hard.
It's going to be really hard now because it's 5v4. At least Canyon is a little bit
Canyon's low, too.
Yeah. Get the knock up here on a Hoyt, and Pawn is a big tanky boy. Kuz in the front line, trying to get away with the stun and make something happen, but just gets ulted down by the Lissandra. as he does get that cooldown back, and they will return to the Baron.
Kingzone hold all the cards here. They've got the vision lead, they've got the numbers lead. Rascal's back. How can they do anything here?
Kingzone not willing to give up, as in goes Deft and the rest of his team, getting the back of that pit, as Rascal gonna get low, not able to be taken out here, and actually, Tucson takes it away, probably with his own smite from the unsealed spellbook, but they get the Baron to the side of Kingzone, and Deft might even live. Never
Chase
mind.
him down, but the Baron's gone, Valdez. That's the big point here. Pawn will die slowly in the smite at the last moment. Gets Kingzone a Baron. That looked like Damwon Gaming had set up perfectly for.
It did.
Ends up being all for Rakan as we're fighting again.
Okay, well, this time it is Showmaker all alone. Does he have that Zhonya's? Looks like he does not, as he is going to go down, and uh-oh, everybody's getting caught on the backside, as now Tucson able to tarm 3 members down.
3 hitting.
Cuz also into that back line as they're getting their most of it. The Zhonya's from Deft 2 keeps him alive, and now it's Nuguri versus the World, and I believe the World should win this one. He does get a couple of kills, though, somehow, but Deft still remains alive, as does Rascal. Is a 1-team fight for Kingzone.
Let's watch this, though, with no gap. It's going to be hard. There it is.
Yeah, trying to get on top of him with that Shuriken, and with the Shroud, that is going to be the end of it, as 1,000 gold goes the way of...
Not 45 minutes yet, so... Well, it's Death Squad time again.
Showmaker, well, he got a Glacial Path, but did not even get close to getting you out of there, and no vision in that left side. He just gets killed once again, and a bit of a mistake, and unfortunately that means he does die for the 4th time.
This is really hammering just the side laners trying to pick up CS everywhere and falling down for it. Now, it stops them from actually getting a game-winning players. Otherwise, Horn's coming, and he's going to make you pay for it.
The poke begins, but here comes Tucson. That's a 4-man charm, but no follow-up does come from the side of Kingzone, trying to knock down Deft, and they do get the Guardian Angel. Canyon nearly gives his life for it, but it's a good life, as now we are going to have Cuz go down with his CA. Here comes Rascal into the back line, does have that Zhonya's. Can he take out Nuclear? That would be the biggest play, but not quite able to, as a couple more kills do go the way of Damwon.
It's a different thing. You can actually bait the Baron because it's Guardian against Rakan, which...
Uh-oh, Nuguri in the front line as Kaisa just gonna rip him to shreds. Oh boy, that last proc there.
And caught in rotation at 40 minutes. A Damwon Gaming story.
Yeah.
They're going to lose Elder for this. It's a 4-stack Elder, including an Inferno, and here's the 4-stack Elder.
Maybe you try to steal it, sacrifice a Canyon, but they're considering going on in, as Canyon not even going to make the play. Tucson thinking about it. They're going for the fight here, straight up against Rascal, as the TP is coming in. Can they get on top of anyone? It looks like Pawn is going to be the sacrifice for that Baron, but a worthy sacrifice indeed.
Probably the champion with members out of position here. You lose the game.
You'll see that Kingzone are going to respect this as well. I mentioned the double GA is down, but now they're going up against Baron minions, so it will be a lot harder to push in. Do Damwon stick around is the question. Looks like yes.
I mean, it's 20 seconds on Pawn. They're seeing what they can get.
Okay, big stun in the back line, but Cuz is just going to disappear, but Deft just chipping away at Hoyt. Now trying to take away Deft.
We run at each other and do a 5v5 man fight, which seems 100% going to happen in this game. Based on how it's played out, who wins. It's tricky. I give no more.
Tucson looking for it on the left side. He's not going to be quite as fast, and immediately get kicked away by Canyon, and now Cuz going to get low. But it looks like Hoyt will be the first casualty. Tucson, will he live? The answer is yes, as no, Canyon trying to get on in there. Uses his flash, but is going to miss. As now Cuz is going to get in. Here comes Deft into the back line. Can they take him out? The cleanse is there as he's chipping away the entire health bars of everybody on the side of Damwon. Is going to push them away as someone have to go home with their tail between their legs. As the chase continues and the snipe comes down from Deft.
Celebratory ultimate there from the Scion. Kingzone know they've done enough to win this game.
Looks like they've finally done it here, and they're still down some gold. Maybe after these 2 turrets they can get the lead, but either way, looks like Kingzone will take game number 1 here, in a wild and wacky one to start off the first series of the night.
Fun game 1 between Kingzone and Damwon, but it tells you the story that teams have started to suspect and now put into action against